So, what I wanted to talk to you about today is confidence. And confidence is not about being loud. I'm talking about the inner confidence that we all have inside us. And actually, we don't have confident people on one side and non-confident people on the other side. We are all capable of feeling, of being, and showing up as confident people at least some of the time. And yet, confidence can sometimes be a little bit wibbly and wobbly. And what I want to do is help you to find some ways to regulate that confidence. Now, before I do that, I wanted to ask, why is confidence important? Why might this be of interest to you? And actually, confidence is important because it can help us get out of our own way and stop maybe procrastinating or second guessing ourselves. Confidence can help to bring us energy and empowerment and fulfillment. And confidence can help us to inspire and engender confidence in other people as well. So, some great reasons for being confident more of the time, and yet some of the time it is a little bit wobbly. So, if we can find ways to regulate our confidence levels and help us feel more confident more of the time, then that surely is a good thing. Now, how can we do this? I work with people a lot on confidence, and I've created a four-step model that can help you to think about your confidence and help you be confident more of the time. The four steps are the CAST model, CAST. The C stands for comfort zones. And what we mean by comfort zones is there are certain tasks or routines and roles, things that we can do literally with our eyes closed. And this is great because it can feel comfortable and we can perform at our best. Yet, if we spend all of our time in our comfort zone, sometimes we get bored, sometimes we make mistakes, sometimes we are complacent, sometimes other people can leapfrog us, and sometimes our skills can become obsolete. So, for all of these reasons, we don't want to spend all of our time in our comfort zone. And if we can learn to recognize some opportunities and step out beyond our comfort zone into the stretch zone, at least some of the time, that will help to stretch us and grow us and help us feel confident more of the time. So the next step is achievements. And I know that you have achieved some great things. But often in our careers and our work, we're running so fast, we're busy in the now, and we don't even notice or probably acknowledge some of the things that we have achieved. So I would encourage you to pause and look at some of the things that you have achieved in the last few months, in the last year, in the last decade. What are some of the things that you are really proud of? And I can bet that some of those things you probably overlooked or maybe even forgotten completely. And actually, if we think about some of these things, remind ourselves some of our achievements that could be good in terms of raising our confidence levels. The third thing, strengths. Now, we all have strengths. We also have skills. Skills are things that we have learnt and that we can do. But our strengths are things that we are naturally good at. And if we are naturally good at things, sometimes we overlook them. Sometimes we take them for granted. But actually, if we focus our attention on what are our natural strengths, what are we good at? What do we find easy? What do we find enjoyable? And if we bring some of these strengths into action some of the time, then again, we can feel confident and we can get some good results. And again, it's about feeling more confident more of the time. The final piece, the T, is for triggers. Now, we all have triggers of different kinds. Often with triggers, we think about things that are triggering us negatively, but actually, we can also have positive triggers. And if we can focus in on some of those things, that can help us feel more confident. And this might be being in different situations, it might be being around or having the support of certain people, it might be it being in a certain environment. What are the things that can help us feel more confident? And what are the things that help us feel less confident? And it might be about not being prepared properly or being put on the spot. And if we can stack the odds in our favor and do more of the things that help us feel more confident and less of the things that help us feel less confident, again, we're going to be feeling more confident more of the time. We're going to iron out some of those peaks and troughs. Now, I know what you're saying. We are busy people, Melanie. How are we supposed to put some of these things into practice? We can barely get done all the things that we need to. And actually, I have some simple ways that we can use to bring these into our work. They say that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. We can't go back in time. but the second best time to plant the tree is today. So if you're interested in learning more and you'd like to be working on your confidence and regulating your confidence, why don't you get in touch for a career discussion and we can discuss what that looks like for you.